my friends, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and it's 11:34 in the morning. We've had a busy morning already. I did, my house straighten up that I had to make up for yesterday because I didn't really do jack yesterday except make stew and a few loads of laundry. But today I'm washing bedding and towels, and I do have getting a mountain of laundry right over there to start folding here shortly. Mr. Mays is still not feeling the greatest. He's still in his jams. But he'll get up and play for a little bit and then want to lay down and want to have cuddles and stuff like that. But that's baby sickness, Anyways, you ever have one of those days and you keep putting stuff off, or you procrastinate about, and it's as simple as making a phone call to make an appointment? Well, that's what I've been tackling today. I called and I have to get an x-ray done on my knees. I called and made an appointment for that. So that's for tomorrow morning at 8:30. I'm going to go get my blood work tomorrow too. And I called about one of the other little ones here that will have an appointment in March to see if I can get that appointment switched to an earlier time. I just left a message, but those are things that I've just been procrastinating about for a couple of days, and it's so simple to deal with, but sometimes the easiest things are the hardest things to do. For me anyways. Yeah, the kids got up and out the door, no problem this morning. My teenager got up all by, well, he gets up all by himself sometimes, but he came downstairs around a little after 7. I'm like, what the heck are you doing up so early? Because usually I have to, pound on his door a couple times. But he went to sleep really early last night, so he slept all night till this morning. But he said he was hungry, so he had a big bowl of beef stew before he went to school this morning. I said, go at it, have at her. So he did. There's still, enough for a bowl or two of stew if one of the kids want that for supper tonight. But I have a couple packages of chicken in the fridge that I think I'm going to do up in the oven. Peel a pot of potatoes. I was just talking to my dad. He's like, potatoes are on sale again at Superstore, $2 a bag. He keeps me informed about all these sales because he's a sale shark sometimes, which I certainly appreciate because I don't get a chance to go out to stores a whole lot. But, oh, my glasses are dirty. Anyways, I think I'm just going to do that. I'll peel these potatoes soon. And I'm just trying to hunker down and get these, this laundry and linen and stuff done. Gosh, I hate doing that. I don't mind the washing or the drying or even hanging out on the line. I don't hang stuff out on the line this time of year. Actually, it's pretty warm out, but it's damp out today. It's just the folding and putting away. You guys know this, but bedding I have to put away, or the kids aren't going to have their sheets on. Now, the big kids can do most of it themselves. I have to help with the fitted sheets and the extra soaker pads sometimes, depending on who it is. But it's one more thing on my list. But I'm tackling it, and I'm doing it, and I'm pushing myself, and I just want you guys here to, pop in. I'm sitting down at the kitchen table now and having a chit chat. One of my friends stopped by today for about an hour. She brought me a coffee. So thank you, Pam. It was nice. It's good because she kind of, she's a home like I'm a home in regards to having extra kids, if you know what I mean. So we can actually vent about some different things, and it's nice to, get a little weight off our chest sometimes because, it's nice to vent. So anyways, I'll bring you back in a little bit. I just wanted to pop in. I know I haven't been doing a whole lot of exciting stuff, but it's my real life, and I love you guys coming over to visit. It's really nice. So I think tonight I'm gonna have supper with you, and we'll chit chat a little bit. Oh, my dad said that I got some mail, so I'm really excited about that. He's like, well, if you come in tomorrow, you can get your mail, and I think I'll just wait till tomorrow to go get it because I don't plan on going anywhere. Excuse me. Today, but I think, he likes it when I get mail there and open it there, and we'll have a visit because I'm going in tomorrow anyways for my x-ray and blood test, and I'll leave Maze there with him. He said that's no problem, so yeah, tomorrow will be an out of the house video. Anyways, I'm going to check back in a bit. I'm gonna dig out these spuds and just get those soaking in cold water because it's only early in the day, but if I can get that off my plate, peeling potatoes or veggies, you guys know it's not hard. It's just, it's tedious sometimes when I don't feel like doing it, but that's what I'm gonna feed my family, so I gotta do it. Anyways, I'll be back in a bit. Potatoes are all done. All right, well, I just got off the phone with my brother. Hey, Josh. Hi, Ellie and Sawyer and Natasha. I love you. Anyways, he'll call me sometimes on his lunch break or when he's in transit, you know, on speakerphone and stuff like that. So we talked about 45 minutes. But I folded a basket of laundry while I was talking to him. So, two birds. Maze is over here. I haven't straightened up the living room yet because he gets up to play and then he gets laying down. He's not feeling the hottest today. But here's this mess I gotta straighten up. Those are all folded. That's all folded too. I just need it's in a basket I need to carry upstairs, but I'm just taking it easy today. Tackling the laundry and the things that I need to tackle. I mean, nothing's like too bad. I did my floor today. I swept all the wood. I just didn't do the vacuuming because he's out there resting and stuff, but that's okay. I did the playroom floor, but not the TV room floor. I'll do that later if I get around to it. Anyways, the potatoes are done. It's 12:45 now. I might start getting that chicken ready because I don't mind cooking supper a little bit early, and I just keep it warm. You know, when the kids get home, they're ravenous. So sometimes they have a little earlier supper, or they'll have a snack when they get home, but yeah. I just want to get some things ticked off my list early in the day, so by the time evening rolls around, I'm not trying to come up for air, right? I'm already, is that a good analogy? I'm not trying to scramble up to catch up with myself, I guess. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna go check the washer, transfer that over, and I'll be back. So I'm going to start prepping the chicken now. There's one package for $7.02 and another one for $6.74, but I'm going to bake them up all at the same time. Alright, well I got the chicken all cleaned up. This chicken, I mean, it smells fine, it's all still good, but it had a lot of skin on it, so I had to cut a lot of it off. A lot of the fat and stuff like that. So I don't know, I don't generally have to do that, but for some reason this chicken was like that. And I don't have any more Montreal chicken spice or barbecue chicken spice. I'm gonna use the Tony Cheshires Creole spice. It's really tasty. It has a little heat and stuff like that, but this was my mom's. I was a toss up between that and Slap Your Mama stuff. But yeah, that's what it's called, Slap Your Mama. But I'm gonna just add this to it, and that with some creamy mashed potatoes to balance out the heat and stuff is good. My dishwasher's going, guys, but I'm just gonna shake this on and bake it for 350 for, I don't know, about 45 minutes to an hour, and that'll be done. There we have it. I just did a kind of light dusting over it all, and yeah, just bake it up 350 and it's done. Well, I just turned the potatoes on a few minutes ago. They're starting to boil now. The kids are all home from school. My daughter Mally asked if I'd call her neighbor next door. Hey, Saritha, if you're watching. Because she likes to go over there and visit. And Saritha said she's in the kitchen doing some cleaning. I said, well, you can put Mally to work because Mally's good at cleaning. So she's just having a little snack and then going over there. So
Cookie.
I don't know where your cookie is, bub.
I'm gonna put it in now.
That's an old cookie. Don't touch that. That's the compost.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, once these potatoes are done, the chicken is all done. I just have the oven shut off. I left it in there. See? I can't see what you're seeing. There. Should be nice and kind of spicy. That, I'm going to go down in the basement and get a can or two of vegetables, and that'll be that. I gave the kids an option whether they want beef stew or chicken and potatoes. So I'll divvy that up to whatever, you know, whatever they want. And I'll use up what I got, and we'll eat what I made today. So, yeah. Oh, I was just about to go down in the basement and get a a few things of vegetables. It's going to get dark down here, guys, but I know I haven't been following up on videos in regards to my sauerkraut. If you watched, I canned up 50 pounds of cabbage a couple of months ago, and I think I might try to can this up tomorrow. It's been sitting here on my basement steps. It smells like cabbage, if you guys like sauerkraut or not. But yes, I think after tonight, after I clean up the kitchen, I'm gonna rewash a bunch of the bottles, because you don't have to can sauerkraut if you don't know. I'm getting a jar of corn, and I got a jar of beans. You don't have to, can sauerkraut. You can leave it in a cold, dark place and it'll last for a long time. But I like to keep some like that, and I like to can some, because if you can it, it will last a long time. The downside is it kills some of the probiotics. If you do can it. If you don't can it, the probiotics are there, and they're very, very good for you. But it depends on, you know, what you want to do. And I want to have some for a long time, and I want to have some that right away. And this 50 pounds of cabbage, I'm splitting with my Uncle Matthew. He's the one that bought the cabbage and brought it to me, so I shredded it and I'm fermenting it. So we're splitting it up, and it'll work good, because I use sauerkraut for cabbage rolls and on, you know, as a condiment or whatever. So anyway, so I'm going to bring those veggies up, and I'm just going to nuke them to go with the chicken and potatoes, and it's going to be good. I ended up getting a jar of carrots too. When I ended up canning these, I got tired of slicing them and dicing them, so I peeled them and just chunked them up. But I can just mash them up, so it'll be like mashed carrots, or I can just give them to them like that. We'll see. Alright, there it is. The chicken and beans and corn and carrots and potatoes. Alright guys, well I'm just sitting down for supper now. The kids have all eaten their supper. My husband's not home from work yet, but I know you see what I made. Potatoes. I already put salt and pepper on them when I mashed them up. Some beans and carrots and corn. And I got 2 chicken thighs. So I just thought I'd chit-chat here with you for a minute. Those canned carrots, I didn't can them with salt, so they're straight up the flavor of the carrot, which is nice and sweet. Good. Anyways, I don't know what I have planned for this week. I still have a few more kitchen cupboards to declutter. Never got around to doing that yet. Life gets in the way, you know that. That's how it goes. But I'm gonna get there. The cupboards that I did declutter are still decluttered, which I've been adamant on keeping them straightened away. And it takes energy, it takes commitment, but I'm doing it. I need to get a drink of water. Oh, let me see. I drink water most of the time anyways, but it's a trick-or-treat wine glass. I drink anything out of it. But no, I was talking to a lot of people on the phone today. Some days are like that. And it's funny because I'm not a telephone person at all. In the sense that I don't call people on the phone. People call me when they want to talk to me. But yeah, I talked to probably a handful of people today. In between the things I've been doing around the house, whether it's folding laundry, which I did when I was talking to my brother, or wiping the counters or sweeping the floor or anything like that. So, just the way it goes. But no, I'm trying to think of things. I need to start getting back into writing those lists again of what my daily goals are and my weekly goals and my monthly goals. I used to do that quite often, and it made me succeed a lot more. Just being a little more organized. And now that I have my organizer and some fancy stickers I got in the mail, that's what my goal, I'm hoping this week I can try to accomplish, is to map out things. I don't want to be too tedious about it or too micromanaging, but just to keep it simple at first so I can get some things done around here and be able to track my progress. That's my plan. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing my dad tomorrow. I haven't seen him. Well, he was out on Maze's birthday, which is Monday, so it's only Wednesday. I know. But to get out of the house and see him. My appointment tomorrow is for 8:30. I'm here in the Digby hospital. You can get blood work up until 10 o'clock in the morning, so I'm hoping I can get into my appointment for 8:30. Ooh, that is spicy. A little bit. Get into my appointment for 8:30. And then, once I'm done there, I don't know how long it takes to x-ray a knee. Get out before the lab closes at 10. As long as I have my number, though, what you do is you go into the main lobby and register with your MSI card or your card, a provincial card. And they give you a number. So you wait till it's your number. But anytime I've had to go get blood work, you're waiting at least a half hour. At least. I usually try to go as close to 10 o'clock as possible because those early birds are always lined up. I think the lab opens at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning and there's always a big lineup. In my experience, so I like going closer to 10 when it's almost closed and all the early birds are gone. Anyways, I'm going to see what they say at the front desk, if I should get the number then or after my appointment. It's just if I can get my x-ray done during the wait time, because you still have to wait, that would save me sitting around. Which, in all honesty, if I have to sit around, I'm just going to listen to my audiobook anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but if I can not waste time like that, I'd rather tackle it while I can. But it'll be nice to look at that mail and to have a cup of tea with Dad. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like today. It was up to, I forget if I told you this already, but up to plus 10 or 11, and it's supposed to go down to low of -3. So this is why people are getting sick, because it goes from one extreme to the next, you know, in just a handful of hours. And little systems, or older systems, it's harder for them to handle. It's hard for me to handle, but I'm just being aggravating because I don't like the fluctuation. Yeah, I'm glad I cut all that skin off, because that was a lot of extra skin. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm pretty much done all the laundry in this house, thank goodness. That's quite a feat, guys. It really is. I seen a little thing on Facebook today. I shared it on my account. I'm Ursula McFly on another account there. That was my first Facebook account. But it was a picture of the Never-Ending Story. If you guys know that movie, it's an old 80s movie. And then on the bottom it had a big pile of laundry. That's Never-Ending Story when you're a child, a picture of the movie. And then Never-Ending Story as an adult. I thought, yeah, how appropriate is that? funny. I know I'm wolfing this down, guys. I'm hungry. I hadn't really eaten much today. Had my coffee and stuff this morning. But it's tasting good. I'll get my husband's plate. It's only early. It's almost 5 o'clock now. But the kids are ravenous. Mally wolfed down hers and was over to help Saritha visit with her. She just loves going over there. They play skaboo and things like that, which is nice. She doesn't have any grandbabies right around here, so it's nice. It's almost like she's an adopted Grammy. Anyways, I think I'm going to cut it off. I'm just trying to think of stuff to talk about. I just wing things. You know how I do. I think I'll just sit down and have supper with you, but I'm just trying to think. I don't know. Nothing exciting going on here, really. But Maze, hopefully he's feeling better. I got him a plate of food. And he picked around at some of it. He didn't eat all of it, but he's getting better and better. He's the type of kid that if you don't keep up with, Tylenol every 4 hours, he'll play once the Tylenol kicks in, but once that starts wearing off, he, hunkers down again. That's kids for you. It's hard when you see little ones not feeling well. You wish you could take it away from them. But a few stories, a popsicle or two is always a good thing. Lets them know they're extra loved. But no, that spice is pretty good. I haven't used that in a while. I'm glad I didn't add any salt to it too. I just put that straight Creole seasoning on it because it's quite salty in itself. I was thinking I'll put salt and pepper in that. I'm glad I didn't. I see a lot of people on YouTube that cook with seasoning salt. I don't know what seasoning salt is. Stuff that says straight up seasoning salt. I don't know if we can get it here or not. I've never looked for it. But it seems quite popular. You guys comment down below and let me know what it is. What's it taste like? Or is it just a combination of different salts or seasonings? I don't know. Yeah. I've been watching a bit of Beck's Corner too. She's a really cool YouTuber. Beck and John, if you guys are watching this. They do a lot of, top 5 this or top 10 that, or they do reviews and different recipes and stuff. Just cool people. I'll put their link down below, but anyways, I thought if you guys can think of any, what's my top 10 movies or top 10 whatever places to see or songs and movies are so hard for me, but whatever you think, let me know. Let me know. Adventures or whatever. If you can think of anything different about, doing some sort of a movie. I know as the weather gets better, I'll be doing a little more outside adventures. I want to do some more cooking ones, and you guys know I'm certainly no chef. And I'm not telling you guys, this is how you gotta do it. But just cooking videos or baking videos or canning videos. I think I'm gonna do that sauerkraut video tomorrow. I think. I still have that onion broth one to do from Whelm's Kitchen. And, yeah. Just if you can think of anything, let me know. Let me know. Some ideas. because I don't mind filming every day. It's just bumbling stuff around here. I don't know if you guys like that, or you're sick and tired of me, or sick and tired of what's going on around here. I get it. I get it. If you want to see me jazz it up, jazz hands, just let me know. Let me know. Oh, I'm full. That was good. It's all done. Anyways, I didn't mean to gorge in front of your face, but I just wanted you to have supper with me, so I should have said right off a jump, grab your supper plate and sit down and eat with me. But anyways, yeah, tomorrow morning I have to go into town, so I'll probably bring you guys with me. And if I can get a chance to do that sauerkraut, it's just water bath canning. It's not that hard to do. And my pots are out here in the kitchen anyways. They're sitting right there by the gate going out in the dining room. I just need to fill them up with water and make sure my jars are clean. It's not a big deal. Just one of those procrastinating things. But once that's done, I'll be done with sauerkraut for quite a while, because I could do some more later on, November, December, or something like that. Not a big deal. We don't eat it all the time anyways, but it's nice to have. Just, you know, something in my pantry, and it's whole food, and you know what it is. It's right straight from the garden here in the valley, and shred it up, and it's just a bit of salt and water. Well, not even water, brine, when it's needed. Alright guys, I'm jabbering. I think I'll have a cup of tea after I get this straightened up and get my husband's plate all mounted up, ready to heat up when he gets home, because he's had a long day at work, and makes me feel good when he can just come home to a plate of food. It sounds old-fashioned, I know, but it's true. If I was working up the house and to come home to have a plate of food all ready for you, that's nice. I mean, he doesn't get upset if I don't have it ready at all. He doesn't. I mean, there's deer meat in the fridge still cooked. He cooked the other day. He could heat that up in the microwave, but it's nice to have a plate all ready for him, so yeah. Anyways, you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll go into town and see my dad, if you guys like seeing my dad. I know I don't ever get him really face on. I get little glimpses of him, but we'll have a little visit there, and yeah, we'll be up to some hijinks and shenanigans. So, alright guys, I'm going to say bye with my greasy fingers, because I got to go wash my hands now, but have a good evening. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but most of all, peace, love, and happiness every single day, if you can do it. Yeah. Yeah. Share a smile. Look for the shining light in the darkest places. And yeah, life is good. Life is grand. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.